I still remember this moment back in school. Our computer science teacher dropped this line: computers only understand zeros and one. And I sat there like, wait, what? That's it? Just two numbers? I mean, you are telling me the thing that plays Minecraft on Spotify and lets me binge an entire season of a series in a day only speaks in zeros and one? Yeah, at that moment my brain basically went into aeroplane mode. But today, my friends, we are unlocking the mystery of famous zeros and one. Not just what binary is, but why computer had to be that way. Spoiler, it is not because computers are lazy. Let's get into it. Okay, so first, what is binary? Binary is a number system that only uses two digits, zeros and one. That's it, just two humble digits doing all the heavy lifting, like the world's minimalistic calculator. Two buttons, that's all you get. But here's the twist: computers aren't being simple, they are being smart. They use binary because it is the most reliable, efficient and powerful way to communicate when you are working with electricity. Let's start simple. Think about a regular light bulb in your room. It's either on, lighting up everything, or it's off, leaving you in the dark. There is no confusion. You instantly know what state it is in. Now imagine that switch had 10 different brightness levels. You set it to level 7, but the next day, due to heat or a minor glitch, it randomly dims to level 4. Now you're staring at the ceiling wondering, is it broken or my eyes are just tired? The kind of uncertainty computer hate it, and that's not good when your computer's job is to be precise. They don't like almost or maybe. They need clear, consistent signals, and electricity gives them exactly that. In the world of circuits, it's binary: on, which means electricity is flowing; one, off, which means there is no electricity; 0. Technically, we could use more voltage level like 1 to 10, but in practice, that's a disaster waiting to happen. Binary avoids all of that. With just two state, on or off, it's stable, fast, and far less prone to error. So yeah, zeros and one might seem basic, but in the world of electricity and circuit, they are the smartest solution you have got. So binary is smart, but how do 0 and 1 actually do stuff inside your computer? The answer fit on the tip of a pencil. Now let's meet the real MVP, transistor, the tiny hero doing all the work inside your computer. A transistor is basically a microscopic switch, so small you could fit billions of them on a single computer chip, and all they do is flip between two states, on or off. But here's the wild part: these tiny switches can flip billions of times every second, like blink and it's done, very fast. Each flip represents 1 and 0. Now take a few of those switches working together, and now suddenly you have got more than just number. You have got information, instruction, calculation, even games, all built from these tiny on and off flips. Now imagine trying to build a transistor that had to understand 0 through 9. Each number would need its own voltage range, its own logic, and its own set of wiring nightmares, and expecting it to always get it right every time super fast without any mistake, that would make the design more complex, the circuit harder to build, and the chances of something going wrong way more higher. Binary keeps it all simple: just flip, don't flip, on or off, 1 or 0. It's like nature handed us the simplest possible tool and we build the digital world with it. Alright, now that we have got all these 1s and 0s flipping around, but zeros and 1 alone aren't enough. Computers need to think, and the way they do it, it's surprisingly similar how your brain makes decisions. Enter logic gate. You can think of logic gate as tiny decision makers. They take in couples of 1s and 0, follow a simple rule and give you a result. There are three main ones you will hear about a lot. AND gate only gives you 1 if both inputs are 1. Think you can go out only if you do your homework and clean your room. OR gate give you 1 if at least one input is 1. Like you can watch TV if you finish your homework or take out the trash. You don't have to do both, just one is enough to get the green light. NOT gate flip the input. If it get a 1, it gives back 0 and vice versa. Basically whatever you do, it will do the opposite. These gates are super simple on their own, but when you combine thousands or even millions of them, they can do everything from adding numbers to running apps, playing games. Your entire CPU made up of massive networks of these tiny logic gates. Alright, we have talked about how computers use 1s and 0, but here's the big question: how do those tiny bits turn into YouTube video, songs, selfies and memes? The answer is something called binary encoding. Basically, we use pattern of 1s and 0s to represent everything: letters, numbers, images, sound, and you name it. For example, the letter A represent in binary as 01000001. The number 5 represent in binary like 00000101. Now scale that up. A single SD photo, it's made of millions of pixels and each pixel has colors, information stored as binary. Your favorite song, every note, beat and vocal is digitally recorded as stream of 1s and 0s. Even this video you are watching right now, just billions of binary signals flying through wires, telling your screens what to show and your speakers what to play. It's all digital, all built from the simplest building blocks, on and off, 0 and 1. It's kind of feel like science fiction, but it is not. Now you might be wondering, wait, why can't we just make computers understand English? I actually read that question in an article and honestly, and it's kind of adorable, but also no. Here's the thing, English is messy. It's full of grammar rules, expectations, tone, slang, and even sarcasm. Computers don't get any of that. They are not thinking, they are not interpreting your feelings. They are machines, they need precision. Binary gives them exactly that. No room for miscommunication. It's like a perfect translator. No drama, no confusion, just ones and zero flipping like clockwork. It's not that computer can process human language. They can, with enough layers of software and algorithms, but at the core they are not wired for English, they are wired for certainty, and that's what binary delivers flawlessly. So the next time someone casually asks, computer only understands 0 and 1, don't do what I did and stare blankly at the wall. Instead, smile. You know, this is because of electricity, transistor, logic gate, and this beautiful simple thing we call binary. Okay, maybe don't say all of that, but still, what seemed like a limitation turns out it's what makes the entire digital world possible. Binary isn't basic, it's brilliantly effective, reliable, and quietly running everything from your calculator to your favorite streaming app. And yeah, it's also the